It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got the Dolphins burner at wide receiver, author of an 1,100-yard season so far, and hoping to add more. It's the Dolphins and the Bucs, next on Madden Football.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3, and taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
Second down and inches. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. The Buccaneers had 10-3 on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll run on first down. It's Baker. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Marsh. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5.
At the 10-yard line.
Hawk 70, go!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down. He'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Buccaneers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So now here are the Dolphins getting set for their first drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Perfect execution on that inside handoff, and then a little will, a little brute strength to move forward after the contact.
What do we call that now in today's NFL, heck, in today's football? Contact balance, right? That's the buzzword, the phrase you hear. A back who can absorb contact, bounce off of it, and keep moving. Just what you said, brute strength, force of will.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 4 catches, 103 in the yardage department.
Having a nice season. Number 8 in the league in receiving yards, and not just making his team happy, but anyone who's picked him in fantasy football.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
There's a little bit of lightning talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid
touchdown, Dolphins. A great play there. 29 yards. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Let's go
the
now.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to find a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, hold up.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. A little juke. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Hendricks steps away to his left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batting down to Hatch's time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 3 yards out. And the Dolphins have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here.
Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, CD, really, the play call was pretty good. I mean, the jet sweep worked up until a very crucial point where he couldn't hold on to the football.
Yeah, I would say that would be the crucial part, right? The ball has to stay in your hands in order for the play to be executed properly and to conclusion.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you to the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Hendricks. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
1, check pink, check white, switch, yellow, blue, check, Smith red, opposite, green.
And this one is right down Broadway. And the Dolphins will add onto their lead. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa Bay offense set to go again. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On 1st down. It's Marsh, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown! A great effort there. 41 yards.
And the Bucs are once again back in front. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On first down, Hendricks. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here. Being chased out left. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Looking to throw. Hendricks. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in. First down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down. Back to throw. Hendricks. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun. Hendricks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Check white. Switch yellow. Blue check. Smith red.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
18 Cardinal.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Spins away. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 61 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Throwing on first down. Hendricks. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his prime.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. His 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have retaken a third-quarter lead. They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing into the situation.
And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Marsh, and a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Ready.
Now a play fake here on first down. They'll roll him out right. His throw incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Over the middle, it's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. They'll run on first down. It's Marsh. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll set up a throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Buccaneers go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. And he's got it. The try for two is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
That's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 120 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been excellent, 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 6. A throw there, but that's going to wind. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. Dances by him. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Dolphin football. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. Well, the current playoff picture, and you can see they are one of those 3 wildcard teams, at least for the moment, but they have not clinched that spot, Charles. And look, their message has been clear. We're keeping our foot on the gas to the very end.
And how about the theater and the drama that's involved, partner? The best part, we've got a front row seat to it all. And I think this is obviously the ultimate goal when they added a 7th seed to the playoffs back in 2020. More drama, more teams in it late in the season, and more importance on games like this.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Going to throw right side here, complete. He's got room at the 30. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Dolphins. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Buccaneers 29.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have the Bucs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. On first down, it's Baker, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here, second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Up the middle they go. Marsh. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Marsh. He'll get this down to the 38.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On second down, it's Marsh, and he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 32. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is third and inches.
Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Baker. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Here we go.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. The middle they go. Baker. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there. And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Ready, go! Bronco 80!
On second down now. It's Baker. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Marsh, and he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Baker. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
Up the middle they go. Marsh, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just